Hi everybody, I am Sang Seung-ho, Head of International Cooperation Team at KFTC, Korea Financial Telecommunications and Clearings Institute. In this part, let's talk about international cooperation project to improve payment system. As I told you in the previous part, payment system is like a house made up of multiple components. So when we develop a new payment system, just like building a house, we have to take it step by step. At first, we research market needs and study on new technologies to develop a new instrument. Next, we define business process and design service functions. And in next step, we set up rules and regulations to make a legal background. At the same time, we develop IT systems, and when finishing the development IT system, we launch the system and operate the systems and networks and telecommunicate with the participant and maintain the whole system. Now let's focus on implementation project. Usually payment system implementation project in national level is composed of three parts: development of IT system, establishment of regulatory framework, and capacity building. Let me walk you through it. When you develop IT system, we start from requirement analysis and design the IT system such as the service and system, and we develop the software programs, and then we integrated the programs and test. After finishing all the process, we launch the system. When it comes to system development options, we have three options. First one, purchasing solution package. Second one is outsourcing from external IT developers. The third one is self-building, also called in-house development. From the long-term perspective, the third one, self-building, is the best choice. The reason is that through first and second option, it is almost impossible to achieve the capacity to develop, operate, and maintain the whole system by yourself. However, the third option, self-building, is not easy because it needs a lot of internal resources such as experience, know-how, and knowledge. So I'd like to suggest my solution I found at the end of this part. Now let's move to establishment of regulatory framework. In most cases, central banks or other government bodies that is responsible for financial market infrastructures, they have dual roles. The first one is the role as the entity operating the whole arrangement of a payment system. And the second role is as the national authority who have to regulate and facilitate all FMIs. In the long-term perspective, the second one is much more important. The final task, and I'm sure is the most important, absolutely, that is capacity building. Why? It is impossible to establish, operate, maintain, and regulate the national payment system without trained members. Without human resources and their experiences, hardwares, softwares, they are nothing. They are useless. So focus on capacity building. KFTC has been participated 4 system implementation projects in Vietnam, Nigeria, Armenia, and Cambodia. And we also have participated in consulting projects in more than 10 countries. To help you better understand about our international cooperation project, I'd like to share our experiences in recent international cooperation project that is National Payment System of Cambodia. It was ODA, Official Development Aid Project, with the Korean government. And we started implementation in September 2017, and we completed it July 2019. And the system was launched in September 2019. And the partner was NBC, the National Bank of Cambodia, which is the Central Bank of Cambodia. As of October 2020, 9 financial institutions, including top 2 commercial banks in Cambodia, which is Arcleda Bank, Canada Bank, are participating in this system, and they are using this system in real transactions. Our main task was 3. The first one was development of IT system. And it was composed of 4 subsystems: real-time fund transfer, mobile banking platform, QR code payment, and electronic clearing house. The second task was establishment of regulatory framework, and the third task was capacity building. And this diagram shows our system composition. We developed mobile applications for users and center system for central bank, which is National Bank of Cambodia. And we also developed client module for participants. Among them, I'd like to introduce 2 services. The first one, QPS, QR code payment service. Through this service, customers can make a payment with their mobile phone without plastic cards or cashes. So, only thing they need to make a payment is just the smartphone. Likewise, merchants also can sell their goods and services without any devices, such as POS terminals. Also, only thing they need to sell their goods and services is only smartphone. The next service I'd like to introduce is RFT, Real-Time Fund Transfer Service. Through this service, customers can make an interbank fund transfer with their mobile phone on real-time basis. Now, let's take a look at what is happening in Cambodia. The fund transfer transactions between banks are increasing very rapidly. Compared to January, in September, the amount of monthly transaction volume increased 22 times. It's incredible, right? Now, I'm going to conclude this series with my solution that I found to improve payment system. The solution is find a good partner. However, the partner should be highly experienced in payment system and also have institutional reliability for the long-term relationship. And you should be aim at developing payment system by internal human resources and support on non-technical fields as well as technical fields. And don't forget the most important thing, focus on capacity building. Thank you so much for watching.